Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 33 of the Strength Hammer podcast. I am running solo today, so apologize if it's a short one or doesn't flow as well because I don't have someone to bounce off of. I don't really do a solo stream, I almost said stream, a solo podcast before, so we'll try and get through it. And I mentioned stream, we'll start there. The reason we're solos, last night I managed to double book myself. And it was on Mr. Mephisto's Magical Meptober Twitch stream. I'll drop a link in the comments below for everyone to go check it out whenever he drops it on YouTube. It's over on his Twitch channel if you just search Mr. Mephisto, or go to my YouTube Twitter. You can see retweets from him as well to follow links to his Twitch to check it out. Just, it was a fun rambling time, very Warhammer adjacent, despite the fact that we met through Warhammer. But, today, what we're going to talk about today. First, fitness check-in. It's been a bit of a rough week for getting, actual solid workouts in. So I've been doing, little feeder workouts, 15, 20 minutes here, 15, 20 minutes there, just to get something in. And part of that was due to because I had a rough Monday. This past Sunday was an Oktoberfest celebration. Probably indulged a little too much, but yeah, and that makes you always kind of think too, with the fitness end. It's like, oh man, I need to really make sure I stay in line with that sort of stuff because, it takes, one day of too much fun ruins 1 to 2 days of health. So it's not just a 1 day thing. It becomes 3 or 4, and then you get busy with other stuff because you're behind like I am, and then you're not getting the solid workouts that you maybe always hope you do get. Let's take a sip of coffee here. So that's fitness, like I said, and it's fine. These things are gonna happen. Lessons learned, moving on. And I journaled it and put it in its sorted place, and all good to go. And I think today, I'm actually recording the Friday morning of when the podcast launches. Should be good to get a actual proper workout in. Work day looks pretty slow, thankfully, so I'm getting a nice hour lunch in. Outside of that, the topic of today is just about the U.S. Opens. So it's an interesting thing. I was the first Age of Sigmar judge Mike Brandt pulled in for the U.S. Open Age of Sigmar. Sorry, I'm tired. U.S. Open Age of Sigmar events. So Mike Brandt brought me in to be the first official AOS judge for pretty much the US and the GW. My only role was Age of Sigmar judge. Which, hey, that's pretty cool. And I've worked with Mike when he was running Nova Open before he came to his stellar role he's into now. So it was exciting to get in from the very beginning and help see it shape and grow along the way. And then obviously, as you all know, during that first year, things grew and grew. We had John Barrymore from New Orleans jump on board, and then James O'Brien from the Nova area, Northern Virginia area, also come on board. And man, those two guys, they're my brothers in arms. I love hanging out with them. I love getting to see them. I feel like I grow and learn, especially within the scope of this game and TOing alongside of them whenever we're doing this. And it makes it so easy. We cover each other's weaknesses. We rely on each other's strengths. We grow, we learn. And, I've always felt within the setting of the U.S. Opens. I mean, the Sigmar team can be relied upon, I think, fully, because at any given time, if only one of us is there to take care of the tournament folks and answer their questions and just walk around and be a presence and make sure everyone's smiling, having good. Every single one of us can do it, so we can go help somewhere else. If those fires always happen at conventions. It's not a detriment to anybody there. It's just I feel like we're such a solid team that people feel that they can rely on us. And that always feels good to have been a part of that building of that little mini team within this bigger team, which is exciting because heck, I'll kind of ramble here. I'm miss seeing all of my U.S. Open friends. Zach, Ryan, Mike, Kat, and Caleb, Dan. Um, one of the stream teams, the TPM and Nick. Just all those guys. It's so much fun hanging out with them and just getting to be around them and just sharing the joy that is these Warhammer events. And like it's an interesting time. Like I said, Age of Sigmar 3 isn't my favorite edition, but still, this is still my favorite game. And it's in the it's you always got a caveat. It's like, oh, it's not my favorite edition. He hates it. No, I don't hate it at all. It's just I'm enjoying the games, but like I look back at 2.0 where I was ravenous for games. I couldn't get enough games. Whereas here, it's like I have a game, and anytime I want to play, like absolutely, let's get a game in, or go to club days, go to events as much as possible. It's it's a game I love, and that's never gonna stop, even if I'm going through an edition that maybe doesn't jive with how I want to play. I guess that's a better way to put it. But this weekend, actually, right now, the U.S. Open, Age of Sigmar, and 40K, and Kill Team, and all the hobby stuff. So the U.S. Open Chicago is happening. To long story short, in my rambling, and it's right now it's being yesterday or Wednesday was the fly-in day. Thursday's always the setup day as well as Wednesday. Um, Today, Friday, kicks off the 40K event because they do 3 days with the size they bring in. So they'll start today and they'll be streaming over on the Warhammer TV uh, um, Twitch channel. So definitely check that out as well. And you might see me in the chat over there. But the Saturday and Sunday, they'll kick off the Age of Sigmar Grand Tournament. And like I said, I know tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna really, really, really miss James and John, and which no, not so much that like it's like, oh man, I wish I could be there to be seeing everybody play. It's like, nah, I kind of wish I was there because in a way, it's like I do feel like I'm letting them down, but also it's it's for a good reason. My clubmate Cole from Big M's Power Hour as well is getting married, and that's fantastic, and that's what's going to happen with these sorts of things too. Like I can't expect to go to every single one without start sacrificing things, and same for everybody else on the team. Like eventually, like something's gonna pop up, and you just can't, and that's fine, and we all understand that. But like, yeah, you kind of like, I'm like, wish I was there with them, the brothers in arms TOing and having a good time. But still, it I have zero concerns. I think it's gonna be the best event run yet. I think James and John, I think they're they're the better halves. That's just who I am. I'm always gonna think that I need to do more to make my worth within the scope of anything I do on a team. It's that's just mentally who I am. But I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's reviews from this one. How if they had a good time, critiques, what they'd like to improve, all that fun stuff, all that's welcome. Even though I'm not there, I just it's nice to see because that way I know when we go into Kansas City here at the end of the month what it is we need to work on. Like I'm mentally ready, and obviously James and John will be ready. But yeah, to my U.S. Open colleagues and friends, cheers to you with my cup of coffee. I hope you have a great event. I look forward to seeing you at Kansas City. Um, and Cole and Jamie, your wedding is tomorrow. Congratulations ahead of time. I look forward to celebrating with you. But from that, let's check and see if we have any listener questions. Oh, also, this is kind of an exciting thing. The Ringer Army that I painted is officially at this U.S. Open. So maybe one of you will be the first people to play against it, and obviously James or John, one of them will be the first people to play with it because I didn't get a game in with it. Um, but hey, I mean, if it's there, check it out. Be like, hey, let's see the Ringer Army. We wanna see Chuck's mediocre work. No, I'm proud to have done that army and it be part of Warhammer history. But yeah, it's a 3 foot army. That's for sure. But yeah, let's see what we got here, and hopefully, uh, all my friends are being happy enough that I haven't talked Napoleonics this whole time because I'm working on Napoleonics. I'm also working on Horus Heresy, but we'll uh we'll leave that out. That's more for maybe like a longer podcast to talk about that stuff. So, all right, listener questions. Let's see. Ooh, from Matt Hayward, the Big M himself. To play to my audience, game balance is like fitness. You'll never be perfectly fit, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for a healthy level of fitness, I personally think. I think you are right there, Matt. Um, if only we could get some nice, sweet, sweet steroids and put into. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, like uh, perfection is the goal, but understanding that you're never going to reach it, and you got to hit those milestones along the way is a good way to look at that. Let's see, David Roke, another strength hammer. I mean, I don't care if it's just the 5 of us and no one else listens, guys. If it's just us, cool. Like, I'm having a good time doing it. David Roke. Balance will always be a fool's errand. When the rules writers decide a unit will be very powerful, it happens, as does the reverse, especially as the playtesters don't have their attention. Ouch, Dave. Ouch. Uh, I would disagree. I think we do have their attention. Definitely more than 40K from what it seems, which I'm not part of that team. But no, that's a nice subtle little dig. I am excited with everything that's going on within the playtest group and the fresh change Matt Rose is bringing. So I'm I'm expecting the next couple years to be strength after strength after strength on the playtest side. So hopefully that relays to you guys out there as the players. So that's what I can hope for. All right, Chris Crane commented. In regards to Gore Chosen, I have a copy you could borrow for Invitational. I also have the expanded character choices from the White Dwarf, I believe. Ooh, I forgot there was expanded character choices. We'll see, Chris. I've been up to my local shop, but I haven't checked to see if he has it on the shelf. He probably does, and I know I have all those characters already, but still, it'd be cool. All right, and then after that, that is the last of the listener questions. Looks like the rest of them are on the latest Big M's Power Hour, which you should go check out over on the StrengthHammer, youtube.com/channel/StrengthHammer, or check out strengthhammer.net, links, all that sort of stuff. Because I'm just putting the podcast out in the podcast feed. So if you're listening to this on your podcast feed, there is other content that goes on the Strength Hammer channel. Definitely, it's more focused on competitive, new releases. It's less of a ramble and check-in. It's a little bit more focused content that Matt and Cole do over there. So definitely worth going over there to check it out. But yeah, for today, I think that's everything. I got some silver to put on some Horus Heresy Dark Angels. And then after that, I got, thankfully it's a slow day at work. I'll take advantage of it because I also got some Street Fighter 6. I'm in the closed beta. That's right. That's right. I'm one of the lucky few that's got a code. So I'm going to be mixing it up over there. So I hope all of you have a great day. I apologize. It'll be back to full strength next weekend. I may even have a bonus podcast out for you guys in the next few days as well. But until then, whether it's next week or in a few days, I want you to stay Stormcast strong and have happy hobbying. Check you guys later.